guys, it's Christy with Paper Reverie. Today I'm doing a little different video. I am preparing to do a pop-up, a craft fair. I'm doing a booth at Willow and Finch in Loveland, Colorado on Sunday, October the 12th. So this coming Sunday, we will be there from 10 to 4. And I set up my booth in my living room, dining room area just to make sure that everything looked great. And I just wanted to take many pictures just so that I could have a reference and make it easier for setup. So hang with me here for a little bit and I will show you the layout, the setup, all of the things that I am going to be selling on Sunday at the pop-up. So hang on here and I will show you the tables. Okay, you guys, here's my setup. I'm gonna be under a 10 by 10 canopy. So I've got a couple 6-foot tables and then another smaller table there in the back. Here on this little crate, I've got my table covers. So just keep in mind that I will have some beautiful coffee colored table covers to go on the tables. So I think it's really going to be really nice with the aesthetics. So we'll go ahead, and I do want to mention I've got some extra things here, some fall items to purchase, and then I've got some jewelry and things like that. So a few extra things that I have added, but we're just going to focus really here on the junk journal related items. So we've got here right in the front these mini composition notebooks, and I did a set of 3. And they're in a fall theme. There's a couple books there that you can take a look at for reference, so you don't have to open up one of the packs. So I'm going to do those, I believe, for $6, and you can give that away as a gift, or you can just tuck a couple in your purse or your backpack, and I think that will be really cute. On the table there, I'm using some of these crates to display the journals. And I think just with that rustic theme, they are a good choice. And so if you're familiar with my channel, you'll see a few journals here that I've done flip throughs, and so you'll recognize them. This one of my favorites, the bee journal. That one just turned out so wonderful. I've got a little daisy one. I've got some Christmas junk journals. And then here in the crate at the bottom there in the plastic wrap, that's the true junk journal. And I'll just note those videos in the description. There's a little mini fall. This is a blank journal here that I made out of some envelopes and the big manila envelopes. And then there's the fairy journal. That's where I'm going to display that. This one here, my mom Sharon, she made this, and this is to display Christmas cards. And I am just so excited to show this off because the time it took, and it's just turned out so beautiful. So I can't wait to share that with everyone. I've got some little signs down here asking me about custom junk journal orders. And then I'm also using these doilies here to display and then also show and tell people, how do you incorporate a doily into a junk journal? Using that on a spine, on a journal cover, or using it as a pocket or something inside the journal. So I can't wait to share that, just so people can kind of say, oh, what else can I put in a junk journal? And then I have these little mini clipboards that I got at the Dollar Tree just for more signage and just to explain, what things are. I'm calling this little bowl, I'm calling these junk journal jewelry. And, I just used a circle punch and added a little eyelet there, and then put a bulb pin, and you can attach that to any journal. So I'm just selling these for $1. And I thought that it's always nice to have a smaller price point item. Just if somebody, can't afford an expensive journal, then they do have just a little something that they can take with them. On this side here, I have my junk journal scrap pack kits. And then I have the journal that I created with the scrap pack kit, just so that they can take a look and see, what can I create with this kit? And I think that's going to really explain to them. There's so many people that just don't know, and you just want to show them. You want to show them what are we making out of paper? Love it. Here in this little box here, there's just some blank journals, and it's inside has a pocket. And this is just a little notebook that I made out of a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper. And so here is the little pocket, and then inside is just the blank pages. So this is just an example so that they can see what these are all about. I think that these are so cute. They are made out of a little Post-it note. And so inside the little envelope is the Post-it note. And I just think that these are so cute. And I made 50 of these. So I've got 50 of them, and I did decide that I was going to do $1. So again, such a good price point. Here are the mini fall junk journals, and this one I did a craft with me, and I made these out of a junk mail envelope. I made 26 of these, and they are just so cute. And I think the nice thing about these is that you can give these in place of a card, because there are pockets in there that you can tuck a little gift card in. And I think at the $5 price point, I think that that's going to be a really good gift. And then just another small bowl of those Post-it note envelopes. And then I've got my signage there. Follow me on Instagram. All right, that does it. Thank you so much for letting me show you what I've got planned for the pop-up on Sunday. I do want to mention that I want to make sure that I note in the description the videos that I watched for the inspiration for these two, and then all of the other ones too. If there's a video that I watched for inspiration on any of these items, I do want to make sure that I note that. So it will be in the description. But I just also want to just say again, I will be in Loveland, Colorado. So if you're in the northern Colorado area, I'm going to be at Willow and Finch on Sunday, October the 12th this year, 2025, from 10 to 4. And I'm just going to be selling my journals and all of the other little things that I've made. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love it if you subscribed. So we'll look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.